did the other night that got you down in the game?
Yeah, we got to be ready to go right off the hop. We just weren't ready to go. Obviously there's a few different elements. I mean, the travel the night before and all that. I mean, we can make all the excuses we want, but we just weren't ready to go. So we'll fix that.
See, this morning looks like lines are generally reshaped the way they were before. Maybe just Todd's way of shaking things up a little bit in game and letting you know that the big picture still it all makes sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. Obviously when things aren't going well, you got to switch something up. So did that, and we got the result we wanted, and we'll go back, and we can always know that if something's not going our way, we can switch it up.
Bruce, teams are all pretty close here in this division. How much scoreboard watching are you guys doing, or are you just kind of focused on what you guys are?
You can only really worry about yourself. If you're winning games, that's all you can really do. Obviously you're paying attention. Everyone is at this time of the year, so we definitely know what's going on around the league, and but ultimately you got to focus on yourself.
Looks like he'll get the start tonight. Hasn't played in a ton of games, but he's gotten some looks lately and looked good, hasn't he?
Yeah, he came in those 2 games on the road, and he looked great. Honestly, Anaheim, he made some big stops to keep us in it, and going in against Colorado, we didn't have much room to give, and he shut the door for us, and it was a big part of the comeback.
What do you find shooting against him in practice? His demeanor, the way he goes about his business. Like, how would you describe him?
I just admire how hard he works. Like you said, he hasn't gotten in a lot of games, he hasn't gotten in a lot of action, but he comes to the rink every day ready to go. He's always out there late, taking extra shots, taking breakaways, doing anything he can to keep himself ready, and he's getting his chance tonight, and hopefully he does well. Thanks.
Matt, I mean, you guys got the 2 points the other night. That's the most crucial thing. But going into this one, what'd you learn from that experience, and how do you guys change things up tonight?
I think we just need to defend better. I think it's a combination of the D-men having better gaps and our forwards being committed to back checking. So I think it goes hand in hand. They cut into the middle a lot on us, and they have some skilled forwards up front. So I thought our offense was pretty good last game, but just trim it up on the defense.
Did you guys have to say anything to each other after that one, or was it kind of just an understanding, like, listen, we need to be sharper, we need to be better? How did that kind of come to be?
Yeah, I think our leaders touched on it, and our coach touched on it a bit too. I think we all knew that we had to be better going forward, but I mean, they touched on it and kind of went over some areas in video where we can get better and that sort of thing.
It's one game at a time right now. How much scoreboard watching is going on right now? The Sharks are kind of slipping a little bit. There is an opportunity there for you guys. Should you win, is that something that's kind of in your minds right now, or are you guys keeping that out as a outside noise type thing?
I mean, I think it's obviously we look at it, but you can't really control what they do. So I think for us, especially down the stretch, is just to start playing playoff hockey and kind of zipping things up and getting ready for it. Because once you're there, you got to be giving your all the time and being sharp all the time. You can't give a game away or a period away or that sort of thing. So I think for us, it's just focusing on our game.
Laurent comes in tonight. He finished up that game the other night, got the win.
Yeah.
Does anything change when he's in net, or do you guys keep it the same? And what do you guys expect out of him, and how do you guys kind of try to support him?
I think between him and Cam, it's pretty transparent just in terms of calling for pucks and that sort of thing. For him, I think it's just to keep it simple, maybe communicate with him lots, just to help him out. But I mean, we're confident in him. He's played really well when he's been there, so we're confident.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
There hasn't been a lot of them necessarily. Just how do you feel about having a game start to finish?
It's always nice to get a start. I've been patient and working hard, so anytime I can get one, I'm happy.
Talk about that process of staying patient, kind of trying to stay sharp and game ready, despite the fact it's quite a while in between.
Yeah, that was definitely the difference between this year and last year, is really emphasizing my work ethic and practice and making sure whenever that opportunity does come, that I'm ready.
How much does it help that you've seen 3 periods of hockey in the last few days here?
It's nice. Just like Talb says, the more you play, the more comfortable you get. So I'm feeling more and more comfortable the more experience I get.
How do you prove yourself when you get so little playing time?
Like I said, just taking advantage of the practice time that you have. When you're the starter, practice time is few, and for me, I have that opportunity to work on certain things in my game, and I believe I've done that.
Where's your confidence level right now?
It's high. I feel good every day, on and off the ice.
At this point of the season, there's no throwaway games. The points are crucial. What does that sort of do to your mindset going into these games that they're huge games?
Yeah. I mean, it makes it more exciting. Having said that, I just try to go to every game as if it's the same game.
Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you.
Morning, Todd.
Good morning.
Looks like Laurent Brossoit will be in goal tonight to get a start. Can you maybe just give us I know the lead up from the last couple of games, but what goes into that decision tonight?
He's ready to play, and this is a good break for Cam now because we had yesterday off. He'll get some time today. We get 2 more days before we play, and he'll get into that home stretch run, and he'll get some rest now and ready to play. And LB's played tremendous, so he was going to play one of these 2 games. Anaheim dictated how the secondary one went on that road trip, and now it's his turn to play today.
Todd, the fact that he played on the road trip and he played extremely well on the road trip, how much does that give the rest of the guys confidence when he comes in here, knowing that there probably won't be a big drop-off?
Well, one should be him feeling real good about it, and it was a good scenarios for him to go in. No time to think about it, just go play. He got 2 good periods under his belt, and 2, the players believe in him anyhow, so I don't think that's a big issue. They should want to play equally as hard for LB as they do for Cam, and we expect that from the group.
Todd, your lines were a little flat to begin with. You mixed them up, and based on your rotation today, it looks like you might go back to them. But how much confidence do you have based on maybe what you saw specifically out of Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and Kajula, just in terms of, if you need to go there, you can go there fairly quickly?
You always have that in the back of your mind. You have combinations that you remember clicking in the past, and that's obviously one that played quite well in the 3rd period for us. So if we have to go back to it, we have it. But we have a group of players that have done a pretty good job over the past month to get us to this spot. There are going to be nights where we're not sharp, we're not good for whatever reason. We'll give these units an opportunity to play again and get their game back.
You put Patrick Maroon on the 4th line all those times.
3rd, 4th, however you want to look at it.
So,
2nd.
Was that just you played a very poor first period, and that's where you're going for now, and you'll get some power play time, and what went into your reasoning to drop him all the way down with Letang?
But I don't agree with you.
Okay, even 3rd line.
Well, for A, B, or C, the way we were playing. So, take your pick. I'm not going to punish him in the media for insinuating he's on the 4th line. We were trying to find any type of line combinations. Connor, Leon, and Patty Maroon did not have any success at all. They did not look like the line they normally look like in the 1st period. We got it back a little bit in the 2nd, but it wasn't going anywhere, so we shuffled the lines. Each of those guys went to a new line and played. The one line that stayed together was the Desharnais, Pouliot, and Cassian line, so 3 of them got scattered around. Did they go to the 1, 2, or 3? I don't know, but Patty was in the mix with everybody else, not very good.
Where are you going to watch the college game today?
I'm sorry?
Where are you watching your son's college game today?
I'm spending my time with you right now. It's 1-0 Denver, and I got to spend time with the media, and then I get to go with my friends from Hockey Night in Canada for about half hour. We can what? Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get ESPN in Canada, though. I think TSN has and Sportsnet have the little monopoly on that, don't they?
So in other words, you're watching it on your...
We would love to see some U.S. college hockey up here if Ryan Rashog is still in charge of the programming. Yeah, and poker. It was your birthday party last night, wasn't it? Do you guys want him up here for a couple? Gino, come on up. Yeah? It's the little black thing.